everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You've reached Chris Loves Luxe, and today is another haul, but it's still not makeup. It is not makeup. It's not luxury items like the video that you saw probably was yesterday, maybe the day before. I don't know when this one is going up. It's all fragrance. And so we're going to talk about a lot of it is blind buy, some of it I sampled once, etc. But I'll talk about each one when I get in there. I'm not going to talk about notes and all that other stuff because I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. I know what I like, right? But I'm not a perfume connoisseur, right? You want to talk to me about something, you got to talk to me about a pocketbook, a shoe, or even some cigars. Yes, I do smoke cigars on occasion. But anyway, before we jump into it, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell just so that you make sure you get a notification every time I upload. Head over to IG and follow me at Chris Loves Luxe. Now that we got all that out the way, let's get into here. And what I did was I just started buying, and as things arrived, I put everything in one box. Let me see how many I have because I think I stopped counting. There are 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. There are 14 bottles here. I could have swore last week when I counted there was 9. I don't know where the hell the other 5 came from. I know where they came from, but anyway. All right, let's. I don't even know where to start because there's so many. All right, we're gonna start. Let's start. I'm gonna start with this one. I did open all of them. I've worn almost all of them. Some of them I haven't. I might have just tested. But as I got them, I will wear them that day. Or I will wear one on one arm and the other, you know, why? I don't know. I was just like a kid in a candy store. When I like things, and you guys are gonna, if you don't know already, you'll get to know me. I then go in. Like if I really like something, it's on heavy rotation, or even with my makeup, if I like something, I stick to it. If I like a color theme, I stick to it, etc. I like a formula, I get all of them because I like the formula, right? But I tried to slow down when it comes to that. But when it comes to my perfumes, I had made a decision that some of my ride or dies that I have been using for years, I didn't want to do because I'm not that person that I used to be when I wore it. Does that make sense to everybody? Hit the like button if it makes sense to everybody. But you guys feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not whoever that was, right? And now that you've evolved into something maybe more mature, more successful, whatever the adjective is, the noun is, whatever whatever it is you are now is what you want your scent to represent, right? So I started looking and I'm like, I don't want to smell like this anymore, you know, or I don't want to smell like that, or this is nice, but I need more variety. I'm wondering what it is that I prefer. And for instance, I used to hate oud, right? I wasn't an oud person. Now I love it, right? So those are the things that, you know, as you mature and your tastes change, your fragrance preferences evolve, at least from my understanding and what I've been experiencing lately. And I've been watching way too much YouTube. I'm putting it right out there, full disclosure, way too much YouTube. The influencers have been influencing me for the last 10 days. Okay? And when I say influencing, specifically, there are 2 influencers that have gotten into my head, honey, bye. And that is Sheree Lewis and Karina Waldron. I will link both of their channels down below. They are awesome. I do still test the majority of, I like to test things. I realize that now. I have a few of them are blind buys. We'll talk about each one so that we can just start, because 14 bottles, this gonna be a long video. Y'all know I like to talk, so get you a cup of something, right? Water, juice, soda, cognac, champagne, wine, whatever. So I went back and forth. Pam Jordan is another one, because I went to Pam and I was like, Pam, I want to smell like this, but I don't know what this is. So she gave me like 5 different options, right? I actually had went to her and I said, what do you think about Viktor&Rolf Flowerbomb? She was like, not a fan, right? Try these, right? So I was like, okay, but then other people were like that weren't influencers, right? Pam is another influencer here on YouTube. If you haven't been following her and you're not a part of the Pam family, you need to be. And I'm gonna link her channel down below as well. But some other people were like, oh, just try it. So I went to Nordy's, another stomping ground of mine, and I did not try it on my skin, just on the card. Let me just be complete. So I still consider that kind of like a blind buy, right? So I ended up purchasing it because I got 20% off after using Ulta's sale, the coupon that they had. So here is Viktor&Rolf Flowerbomb. I got the 1.7 fluid ounces, which is 50 mil. I sprayed the box earlier because Ulta had a delay in shipping, so I just got it this morning. I do like it. And as soon as I took it out the box, like, I got hit with it. It is exactly that, a bomb. Like, I can tell you right now, you can't overspray it, and I am an oversprayer. That's what I am. I don't think I'm going to hate it. I have to try this out, and I'm going to be trying all of my new ones out all month, and then you'll see what makes it to my January favorites. But this one here, Viktor&Rolf Flowerbomb. Haven't decided if I'm keeping all the boxes yet, but I'm going to put them in a bag for now. Next up, this one I did sample. This was not a blind buy. This is Libre Intense by YSL. I got this as a sample and something that I purchased, and I did really, really enjoy it. I know that a lot of people care for the regular one. I just smelled it. I did not put it on my skin at Nordy's. I like the Intense better, and I love the packaging. Can you guys give a hand clap to the packaging? That packaging is everything. And the color of the juice popping off against the gold, honey, I love it. I love this packaging, and I love the scent. I already ran out of the sample size that I had, so I definitely, this was heavy on my list to, I have to get one. Didn't get a big one because I have a lot of fragrances already, even though I said that I already had, you know, I wanted to change up. There are still some that I do want to keep. So this is YSL Libre Intense. Yes, love it. Love that one. Next, this one here, you can't even wash off. And I'm gonna pull it out the box. This came heavily recommended on. I was just like looking through top scents for the winter for women or something like that. I was looking at on YouTube, and this particular scent that I'm about to show you kept coming up for the colder months. They kept saying, get it. If you like oud, get it. If you like oud, get it. I was like, all right, damn, I understand. I'm gonna get it, right? That's how I ended up getting. So it was a blind buy because I did not test it. No store, the stores around me didn't have it. So this is a blind buy that I'm actually very happy with. And this is Oud Bouquet by Maison Lacome. This, look at that color of that juice. That got me too. Even when I was seeing other people show it and they were like, look at the color. And I was like, yeah, look at the color. I'm a cognac drinker. Well, I'm a drinker, FYI. But cognac or whiskey is my drink of choice, right? So this does remind me of like Remy or Hennessy, etc. You know, Maker's Mark, etc. You know, all that. I know y'all are probably like, this girl go hard. Yes, I do. This bottle is amazing. It is heavy. This is a damn weapon. I'm gonna be honest with you. This right here, this is 100 mil, so this is 3.4 ounces. I'll be using this for a while because I'm gonna tell you right now, you do not need a lot. When I got this in the mail, I literally just sprayed right here. And I could tell the concentration was serious because it looked like an oil for a minute. And I was like, I'm not going to rub it or anything. Just let it set in. I could just smell it so strong from that one spray on my arm. So just so you know, you can't overspray this either. No. And I have to remember because sometimes I just be like, okay, and then it'll be over with. Oh, I didn't tell you. So I got the YSL and the Flowerbomb from Ulta with the sale. I got this directly from Lacome. They were having a 20 or 25% off appreciation sale. So I did get that during that sale from Lacome directly. Now, the next one that I'm show you, you guys are going to be probably shocked that I didn't already have this one. And this is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. And the shoe alone speaks to me. You know, about 3 years ago, I smelled this fragrance and I wasn't in love with it. I said, I don't want it, right? Not even a rollerball. I didn't want it. But then I went back, I sniffed it again. I put it on my skin. I let it sit, walked around the store, and I actually like it. You know, I actually wore this yesterday. I actually like it. I love the bottle and I like the scent. So I'm very happy that I got it. And I got this from Ulta with a gift card that I received from my boss for Christmas. So I purchased this. You can't tell me this packaging. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Now, next, I'm going to leave the rest of the niche fragrances. Let's get into the rest of this one here. You see I've been opening them all. This one is Voce Viva. Voce Viva. Y'all know how I am with names, by Valentino. This is the one I think Lady Gaga is the what I want to say, star that is in their advertisements. This always reminds me of the Rockstud shoes by Valentino. I do love this bottle. I love the top. I've worn this because I got it last week. I wore this and it made me feel pretty. I like the fact, I'm glad that I purchased this. I'm trying to remember where I got it. Oh, I got it from Sephora. I got this and one other scent from Sephora because I got other gift cards from my staff members. So I was able to rack up on some fragrances. So this one smells really good. I'm very happy with that purchase as well. Next, what else did I get from Sephora? So let's talk about this one. I got at the same time I got the Valentino. And this one, I really, and I went in for Coco Mademoiselle because I had a sample of that and I liked it. But then when I went there and I said, let me try the Intense. So I tried the Intense on, and that's what I ended up getting. Look at that. Look at that bottle. Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum Intense. Comes in this packaging. You have to make sure and pay attention to the bottom so it makes sure it says Intense. And this one right here, yes, I really, and I am not a Chanel lover. Let me tell you, this is my first Chanel. This is not the only Chanel that I ended up purchasing, but this is the first time I'll even be wearing Chanel like that. I got the sample in some other, whatever I ordered, and I tested it and I was like, I'm not gonna like this because Chanel smells like old ladies, because 100 years ago when I smelled it, that's what it reminded me of. But this baby right here, that's gonna be in heavy rotation. I probably, you know, I can see myself, what size is this? This is the 1.7. I probably needed a bigger size, but because I have so many to get through, but this, I can see me using that quite often. While we're on Chanel, we can go ahead and talk about the next one. I'm gonna have to pick all this plastic up. This one I got strictly because of Sheree Lewis. And I already mentioned her channel is down below. But she kept saying Coco Noir, Coco Noir. That's it. That's it. Ladies, you need it. Blah, blah, blah. And she get me every time. But anyway, I went and I tried it at Nordstrom's. I went back to Nordstrom's. They get sick of me. And I sprayed it. I walked around the mall again. Went back to Nordstrom saying, yes, I want to buy it, right? And they were like, oh, okay, but we don't have it. Can we order it? I was like, no, I'm one of those people that kind of want to go home with it. So let me walk around the mall first. So I went to Macy's and they had it, and that's where I ended up getting it from, right? But I do enjoy this scent. It smells really good. I'm glad that I purchased it. I'm not scared of the Chanel fragrances anymore. This particular size is a 3.4. I decided just to go in at the 3.4 level, which is what I should have did with the Mademoiselle Intense. But anyway, I am going to really, really enjoy using Coco Noir. So thanks to Sheree for making me spend money. And this ain't the only thing she made me spend money. I'll keep going. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So there is a few other things that we can go over. And this one here, I also got from, no, I ordered this from Nordstrom's. They were actually sold out at Sephora because apparently there was a TikTok done on it. And apparently once you put something on TikTok, everything gets sold the hell out. So this is By the Fireplace by Replica. This scent, when I first tried it on, I sprayed it at Sephora 2 weeks ago, I want to say. I sprayed it and I was like, no, that's not for me. Because while I like to smoke cigars, I don't like smelling like them, right? And anybody has been around anybody that smokes a cigar or anything like By the Fireplace, literally anything, it's a very strong smell, right? And that's the first thing I got was heavy on the wood, campfire burning, and the soot part of the ash is what I kept smelling, if that makes any sense. And I was like, I don't know what the hell I want to smell like soot. I don't want to smell like no damn soot. That's the first thing I said to myself, girl, you don't want this. But then the dried down, I left Sephora and it was the day after Christmas. And I was walking around with my child because she insisted that we walk around, and I was picking up the Fenty foundation that day. So I let her walk around for a little while, and then it started to, kind of change my thought. I was like, okay, it's not that bad. Now it smells like incense burning, right? I'm like, okay, that's not terrible. Don't know if I want to smell like incense either. So I left the mall. I went to my dad. We got food from my father. I went to my father's house to make sure that he ate, because you guys know he lived down the block. I was like, let me make sure he eats. I come in there, literally, as I'm walking into his room, he's like, who that smelling good like that? And I'm like, what the hell? So here goes my daughter. That's Ma, because I don't have anything on. And so he was smelling By the Fireplace. So by the time, and I have to say this was at least an hour and a half later, or maybe even 2 hours, the smell was totally different. And I do mean totally, right? The dry down is magical. At first, it is annoying as all hell, because I was like, I don't like this, right? So in my thought process is, if I spray it on early enough in the morning, get in the shower and everything, come out, moisturize, spray, I'm good. Because if I'm not leaving the house for an hour and a half, then by the time I leave, I'll be smelling the dry down would have taken place. And I had to wash it off, like scrubby dub it off my arm that I tested it on. So I went ahead back to the mall and went to find it, and Nordstrom's was sold out. Sephora was sold out. Nordstrom's had the 1 ounce bottle. I said, no, just give me the big one, because the 1 ounce bottle was like $30 less. It just didn't make any sense. So Replica, that was a long story just to tell you, By the Fireplace, it's a good one. It's a good one. All right, so that's that one. So now I'm going to go into the items And I feel like I might have missed something but maybe not. I got some items. I never heard of this website before, and I wasn't sure if it was reputable, so I had to, of course, use YouTube and Google to find out, and that's fragrancenet.com. Honey, I use fragrancenet.com to get a lot of these next purchases. Actually, these next 4 purchases, yes, 4, I got from there at a major discount, which helped me in my decision making of whether or not I was going to get some of these. Because if you notice, with the exception, really, I use coupons for many of them, gift cards for many of them, right? And then I paid full price for a few of them, right? But other than that, that's the only reason why you're seeing so many right now, because fragrances are expensive, right? I don't even know. I'm going to total everything up on what the retail value is. I'll probably put it in my thumbnail if I remember. But anyway, so I had heard a lot about Hermes Twilly. So while I was in Nordstrom's, I smelled the regular one, and then I smelled the intense version, which is the, what is this? Eau Poivree. I don't know how to speak French, so y'all know I'm jacking it up. But anyway, it's the one that comes in this box right here. So I smelled this one and I preferred it. This is the darker one. Don't you love that little packaging? I think this packaging is so cute. I wore this as soon as it arrived. I loved it. I love it. I'm glad that I purchased it. Now, the price on fragrance.net, I want to say I ended up paying $55 for this. And this size is 1.6 fluid ounces. I want to say that's about $30 difference. I'll put it in the comments what I paid from fragrance.net versus the actually I can just put it here to make it easier, what it was at fragrance.net versus its retail value. So I'll put it here so that you can just see it. All right, I love the scent. I'm glad that I found the website. Probably shouldn't have though, because I'll probably be on it more than I need to be, but very happy with that purchase. Next, this came recommended in a video about smelling sexy from Karina Waldron. Love her channel as well. And she said, I think it's discontinued, but I'm not sure. And I said, well, if it's going to make me smell sexy, boo, and leave that kind of scent trail, let a girl find it. Your girl got to find it. And I found it on fragrance.net. And this is Les Extants by Nina Ricci. And here is the bottle. Nice bottle. I love the caps on. And it does smell good. It smells delicious. And I love when you can use the word delicious when you're talking about scents, right? But this is a 2.7 fluid ounce, and it's a Eau de Parfum, and I want to say it was $30 because it was on clearance on fragrance.net. I'll put the prices, the retail versus the fragrance.net price, but yes, I'm glad that she mentioned it. I'm glad I saw the video, and it's in more than one of her videos, and I'm glad I was able to find it online. So, another one in my collection. Now, this one here was, and this was a blind buy because I had no idea, of course, how it was going to work with my skin. Another one that Karina talks about quite often, and so does Sheree, right? They talk about this scent often. I had to go smell it at Nordstrom's. Okay? And that is Parfum de Marly's Delina. Oh, lost it. Delina. This scent is to die for. Okay. I'm going to be honest. If somebody came to me and said, you have to get rid of everything all these 14 and I'm only letting you keep one. Which one is it going to be? I'm going to say I'm keeping Delina all day, every day, right? I cannot begin to tell you how much I enjoy this perfume. It's like that. It reminds me of that perfect moment that you in your day where you realize everything has aligned in your favor. You guys ever had a day? I know it's hard to find. 2020 was rough for a lot of people, but a day that you found your parking spot, your coffee was great. You know what I'm saying? Every aspect, you had great breakfast, great lunch, great conversations, great meetings at work, great. It's just beautiful. This is like a blessing in a bottle. You know, a lot of people, you know, you can call it, it's a bridal that I don't even, yes, brides can wear. I will wear this every day, right? It makes me feel awesome. I'll put this on and I feel like can nobody tell me nothing. All right. That's how great this particular scent makes me feel. That's how great it smells. So all of the hype around Delina is worth it, right? Now, I'm gonna put the price up on the camera, on the screen. The price, regular price, is $320. I did get this at a significant discount. I think I paid $201 or something like that on fragrance.net. Right, $200 is still expensive, but for niche fragrance, how you're gonna pay a lot for niche fragrances, just to let you know. So I don't know what is in here, because like I said, I don't know about notes and all that. I'm just learning about that, right? But I don't want to waste it by spraying it to go to sleep. But I'm telling you, if I had a stressful day and I'm thinking it's gonna be one of those nights where I don't get sleep because I tend to get insomnia sometimes, this will calm your whole nerve down. I love this fragrance. I love it. I'm so happy that out of all of them, that is what I am most happy about, to be quite honest. That is what I am most happy about. All right. So before I get into my last three, let me move the box finally. This one here, I heard on another channel. I don't even remember what channel it was. It was one of those nights I wasn't sleeping. And I was like, oh, let me watch a couple of fragrance videos, you know, in between my makeup videos, blah, blah, blah. And so somebody had mentioned Burberry Black. And they said it was a powerhouse beast mode type of fragrance. You don't have to overspray. And it's going to, you know, blossom as you wear it. And it's great for the cold weather, etc. Now, I got a 1 fluid ounce bottle. So I did not invest a whole lot of money into this because this was a blind buy, right? No testing on the skin, no anything, right? I mean, it is a beautiful bottle, you know. I tried it on and I wasn't impressed. I was like, okay, I mean, I'm sure I can mix it with something and make it work. But at first sniff, I wasn't. And I was like, well, maybe I just need to try it again on a real cold day, see if it changed my mind. But this one, it was just okay for me. And this is me. You know how I am, full disclosure, honest. That's just how I feel about this one. Okay? So that one is Burberry Black. So when we think about, okay, this one was a blind buy. I know I still have 2 more, but this one was a blind buy. Bouquet, blind buy. Nina Ricci, blind buy. Everything else was not a blind buy. Either I had a sample or I tried it on my skin and walked around before I made the decision to purchase, right? So these 3 thus far, all blind buys, right? Now, I don't even know which one to open first. All right, we're going to open this one first. See? I'm getting so happy I almost dropped the doggone bottle. And if y'all see this bottle, y'all will be like, really? Don't drop that bottle. I got to do the whole, Look. I've heard, this was a blind buy, y'all. I did not smell it first. I still haven't smelled it. Okay? We're going to smell it together now. Okay? This is Kilian's Angel Share. This is my first Kilian perfume. It's actually by Kilian. I'm going to take this off. I did go look at the bottle because I just had to. Look at that. Look at that. This reminds me of the not the highball, because highballs are normally taller, but those old school glasses or the decants for cognac that you can purchase. A lot of people, you see it in their offices, things like that. It just reminds me of a good bottle of cognac, right? I do really like the presentation of this, to the point where I purchased a different kind of perfume display, because some of the niche fragrances, they need to be displayed quite differently from the rest of your perfumes, right? This one right here though, and it was sold out. Every time I went to look, I was like, okay, you know me, I have stalking mentality when it comes to me looking for something to buy that I've been looking for, right? So I was looking on the Kilian website, it was gone. They only had like some insane bottle that was $700, and that wasn't gonna happen. So I was like, I'm gonna find this. I clicked back into Sephora and it happened to be on in stock. So I quickly purchased it, and so that it, and I paid for expedited shipping because I wanted to have it in time for this video, and I got it yesterday. And here it is. So we're going to, no, I don't smell anything on my wrist. Okay, wait, where is, okay, gotta give it a minute. That's a nice atomizer. I smell that cognac right up front. Yes. Okay, I'm already happy just with the opening. It has to dry down, so I'll check back in on this one. All right, y'all. Yeah, I like this one. I like it already just from that. If you are it is a boozy fragrance, so you do have that cognac whiff, and if you enjoy that scent, I do. It smells really good. It gives a totally different type of scent than the By the Fireplace was more woodsy and burning wood type opening. That was very harsh on your nose at first. This is, you can smell some type of woodsy in there, but the cognac hits you like a nice sweet cognac too, not a tart one. I'm trying to think of one that is, this is not going to be your typical Hennessy. This is the XO type of sweeter aged type cognac. It's really good. It's really good. I'm happy that I bought it. Okay. All right, last purchase. It's from Neiman's. So I went to Neiman's. I went to Short Hills for some other things, and I stopped at Neiman's at the MFK counter, just to let you know. And MFK for the Maison Francis Kurkdjian counter. That's the fragrance house that makes Baccarat Rouge 540. I did not go to get Baccarat Rouge 540. Honestly, that's probably going to be one of the last perfumes that I get, honestly, because there's so many dupes in this. I didn't have an interest in smelling it. I actually wanted to smell some of the other scents that were there. So I ended up building a relationship right there with the salesperson. He has my number, I have his, because I said I will be back, because there are actually 3 other scents that I really enjoyed, and I sprayed them all, and we talked while I let it sit, and really, you know, that's how I was able to build a relationship to figure out which one I really wanted. What I ended up, and I haven't even opened it, y'all, so I'm going to open it here with you guys. It's been sitting in the box. So This one came highly recommended by Sheree. And trying to make sure I open it. So let me show you the packaging. So it came in a box like this. So then I'm opening it up like this. And just want to make sure I open it correctly. You have your little card in here. Oh, yes. And here is the bottle. In this, can you see it? It's hard to see. It's Gentle Fluidity Gold. This smelled so great that I just said, out of all of the ones that I tried, this was the one I wanted to go home with that day. The others, I said I can plan out and budget out. I'll get one for my birthday. Maybe I'll ask for one for Mother's Day, stuff like that. So, you know, but this one was the one I said I want to add to my collection now. And that's what I did. And I'm very happy to have this in my collection. I gotta tell you a quick story and then I'm gonna stop because I'm already at 30 something, almost 40 minutes. And I know y'all like, damn, Christine, but 14 fragrances, y'all knew it was gonna be a long video. I had this sprayed on my arm. We only sprayed 2 sprays on my right arm, right? Then when I purchased it, he sprayed the tissue paper, which you can still smell, right? Just, you know, to be fancy, he sprayed the tissue paper. And then I went on into the mall to go to YSL. And as I'm picking out my item, actually as soon as I walked in and asked for what I wanted, because I didn't need to look around, the salesperson said, "You smell so good." And at first I was like, well, damn, which one he's smelling? Because I done tried on 15, right? But then I realized, I said, no, he's talking about the Gentle Fluidity because he smelled my bag. Yes? Through the mask. So I was like, oh, thank you, whatever. So, you know, I'm ringing up and he's, you know, and we're doing the exchange, you know, whatever. And he's like, you know, it reminds me of one that I wear. And he said, wait, I'm going to get the bottle. Guess what bottle he picked out? And he came out the back room with. You'll never guess. Tell me in the comments if you think you know. He came out with Gentle Fluidity Silver. So this comes in the gold and silver. He had the silver bottle and I bought the gold. How about that? He had a good nose because he could pick that up like that. But yep. So anyway, it just, I say all that to say that is that good that he could recognize it. It pulled him in, so it'll pull other people in. So this is an attention grabber as well. So I'm very happy with that. So anyway, that concludes my entire additions to my collection. I am happy with it. Yes, I did go OD on it. This is not typical. Remember, these are sales. A lot of this had to do with gift cards from people that you know, everybody knows I love Ulta and Sephora. So really, they don't go anywhere else. They just say, get her an Ulta and Sephora gift card and let her get whatever she wants. That's pretty much how everybody rolls, right? And so I was able to utilize that instead of getting any makeup because I got a ton of that. We all know that. I'm building up my fragrance collection and I'm very happy with what I chose. Anyway, that's it. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts? Do you like, do you not like, do you have any of these? And if so, which ones? Are any of the ones I purchased on your radar, on your wish list for 2021? Also, let me know in the comments if you want me to actually come back with updates on any particular fragrance, because maybe you are thinking about it and you want to know what my thoughts are. Just remember, everybody's pH balance, everybody's chemistry is different. So what performs on my skin may not perform well on yours. You know, I know everybody already knows that, but if you still want me to tell you how everything is working 30, 60 days from now, I'll be more than happy to do that. Just let me know down in the comments. This smells really good. This angel shit, yeah, that's a winner. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Head over to IG and follow me at Chris Loves Lux. And the most important thing I need for everyone to do is stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.